All right, we begin here. Longwe Twala shot and killed soccer star Senzo Meyiwa. This is the startling claim made by Thulani Mngomezulu, the lawyer representing accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya. During cross-examination of Sergeant Batho Mogola, one of the investigators, Mngomezulu even accused police of a cover-up. As SABC News senior reporter Chriselda reports from the High Court in Pretoria. Chriselda, of course, a lot of people talking about what came out in court today, startling revelations. Take us through some of what was said. Well, Bongi, we're in damning allegations. I want to start right there. This is what Thulani Mngomezulu, who you'd recall was the defense for accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya, had basically claimed. Let's take a listen to what he basically told the court about what he believes took place on the day that Senzo Meyiwa was killed. Let's take a listen.
What is gathered on this statement shows that the person who shot Senzo Meyiwa on that evening was Longwe Twala.
As a court, please, my lord. I think we've been through this. We submit that the only way, my lord, is for my learned friend to call those witnesses, but those propositions cannot be made to the witness when Mr. Madlala denied that he ever spoke to Mr. Hlophe. One cannot put that proposition as a truth to the witness.
My lord, in reply, I would say this is contained in the defense case. It's not contained in the state case.
What is contained in the defense case?
It's what I'm putting to this witness.
That
Longwe Twala is the one who shot Senzo Meyiwa.
Oh, which witness testified to that? Which witness testified to that?
I'm going to call that witness.
Oh, I see.
I must put it to this investigating officer so that I'll place it on record.
Yeah, fine. No. But you are saying it is in the defense case. And this defense case, which I've listened to for 6-8 months, there's no allegation like that.
My lord, I came on record on a trial within a trial.
Yeah.
I went to the records during Easter holidays. What I've gathered is the information that will be sufficient for me to proceed with the trial, with the main trial.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
All what I have, the state might not have. For instance, it's evidence before this court that this witness did not interview the family of Meyiwa. Okay. Moreover, I am still going to the Section 205s that were taken from the members, from those people that were inside the house. Yes.
Fine, no, you can go on.
Thank you, my lord. The person who killed Senzo Meyiwa is not here amongst these 5.
Umuntu owabulala uSenzo Meyiwa akekho kulaba abahlanu abala.
According, my lord, to the state evidence, my lord, the people who killed Senzo Meyiwa, they are in this court.
All right, Bongiwe, but Mngomezulu did not stop there. He put it to Sergeant Batho Mogola, who you would know is one of the case investigators, that in fact the shooter who killed Meyiwa was one of the occupants inside the house, and according to him, this happened during a scuffle. Let's take a listen to that.
Senzo was shot. According to the evidence that I have as a defense, he was shot when he was separating Longwe and Zandi, who were fighting.
Ngokufakazi enginaboke mina nanjengommeli ukuthi ke uSenzo wadutshulwa wakhe unkathi ehlukanisa uZandi kanye noLongwe babelwa.
Longwe, when he came to Kelly Kumalo's house, he was drunk. he was in possession of a 38 special revolver.
uLongwe nkathi efika ke kubona noma kubokheli ke wayedakiwe futhi ke wayephethe isibhamu esiyi-38 special.
According to my witnesses, there were 3 shots that were fired.
Futhi nangokusho kofakazi bami ke isibhamu saqhuma kathathu.
And there were 3 people that were injured as a result.
Kwalimala abantu abathathu.
Senzo was shot dead.
uSenzo wadubuleka ke washona.
Longwe shot himself on the leg.
uLongwe wase eyayidubula ke
In his
yena
ankle.
enyaweni
In his ankle.
eqakaleni.
And the other shot is the one that was fired on the floor. As a result, Zandi was injured. There were 3 people
Bese
that were
uqhuma
injured.
kwesithathu ke kwesibhamu kwashaya phansi ke kwase kushaya uZandi.
Do you have knowledge of?
My Lord, I do not have knowledge of what the council is putting in this court.
Well, it even went further than that. According to Mngomezulu, this case is cooked. That's the words he used. All the police involved, according to him, are lying in order to shield someone. Let's take a look at that section of what happened in court.
That evidence is part of the cooking of this case.
So even Mangani
Mangani and the rest,
also cooked the
they
evidence.
all cooked this evidence, these
Okay.
investigations.
All right.
Yes, they know who they were protecting. It's a cover-up. Everything is a cover-up here.
My Lord,
If I can take you, ma'am.
I view that as an insult when you say we've cooked. We are not bought to cook something and present it before the court of law. I mean, that will mean that South Africa it's something else in terms of justice. And that's why we are here in this court, so that in order for the evidence that we have to be tried. It's not for your judgment to say the evidence has been cooked.
So to be expected, the state objected. Let's take a listen to what State Prosecutor Advocate George Baloy had to say about those damning claims.
We just want to point out that that is not the end of my Leonard's friend's problems. He wants to rely on double hearsay, what someone told this witness that whose version he wants to put to the witness. Besides the fact that there's a question mark about the commissioning thereof, it's double, if not triple, hearsay evidence.
Well, so Bongiwe, if you're asking yourself where do these claims come from, Mngomezulu then revealing that all of this is contained in a statement by Senzo Meyiwa's brother Sfiso, which the interpreter then read out in a court. So that statement further revealed that Sfiso indicates he was told by all of this by soccer mogul and Orlando Pirates chair, Dr. Ivan Khoza. Let's take a listen to what was said there.
Mr. Evan Khoza told me we were going to choose the coffin. The car drove with me. The car drove. We reached the funeral parlor, B3. Upon arrival at the B3, the coffin was chosen at the funeral parlor. My sister-in-law, Mandy Samkize, she was also present when the coffin was chosen. I would like to state that Mr. Evan Khoza told me that Senzo Meyiwa, my brother, was not shot by robbers. These were the actual words of Mr. Evan Khoza. Senzo Mrawa in brackets. Okay, I think it then changes to isiZulu, my lord. I just want to. Okay, mfana, uSenzo mfana akadutshulwanga abantu abangena endlini. Senzo Meyiwa was not shot by intruders. abekho abantu abangena endlwini uSenzo udubuleke ngephutha kade kuliliwa uZandi nesoka lakhe. There were no intruders that were shot that entered the house. Senzo was shot by mistake. There was a fight between Uzandi and her boyfriend. This is meaning that, okay, sorry, I interpreted it, but apparently it's being said in English again. This means that Senzo was never shot by the robbers, but he was shot by mistake, as there was a fight between Zandi and her boyfriend. I would like this matter to be investigated as to who told Mr. Evan Khoza, to be established as to who told Mr. Khoza this, as to what exactly happened in the house where my brother was killed. That is all I wish to state. I know and understand the contents of this statement. I have no objection in taking the prescribed oath. I consider the prescribed oath to be binding on my conscience.
Thank you, Madam.
As a court, please, my lord, in all fairness to Mr. Khoza, he has submitted a statement refuting these allegations. That statement was disclosed to the defense. I think it's improper, my lord, for my learned friend to put a version here before court that he knows has been refuted by the person to whom it's being attributed.
All right, so what is clear here, Bongiwe, is that these allegations by Mngomezulu linger large on the second docket you'd recall in this case. That's docket 375, which we believe implicates the people who were inside the house at the time that Senzo Meyiwa was killed. You'd recall that the NPA is yet to decide on that docket, and we've seen from correspondence, of course, that that will only be decided after the completion of this particular trial. We also heard Bongiwe, from a statement inside court from a healer who Kelly Khumalo allegedly consulted. Now, that person is called Nompilo Sangweni. And basically, Nompilo Sangweni states in a statement that Khumalo came to her and said she wanted to kill herself and that her things were not going well. Sangweni states in that statement that she told her not to do so as her kids still needed her. So Sangweni's statement also states that Longwe Twala and Zandi Khumalo, whose names came up in court today, were also present when this cleansing allegedly then eventually took place. And Sangweni said she lambasted why Longwe was there, as he had his own family and was not part of the Khumalo family. But Sangweni says while she was consulting, she told Longwe that she sees the shadow of a dead person, and that person is a male. She says then Longwe agreed, but said he can't say.
Right, Chriselda, of course, there's going to be a lot, coming out of court, especially as far as these allegations are concerned. Thank you so much for wrapping the day for us there. That's SABC News senior reporter, in fact, Chriselda Lewis, wrapping the day for us in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. Quite startling and damning allegations that have been made there.